Academia, particularly I think biomedical academic institutions, have a very important and I think justifiably privileged space in the whole area for innovation. So on the one hand, academic institutes have individuals that tend to be highly specialized in one disease state, one organ system. They also are individuals that tend to be able to spend 30, 40, sometimes 50% of their time in a research context. They tend to be single site, single system, single geography. They tend to have more advanced informatics systems. They tend some in, say, cancer care. There are a few of the comprehensive centers that are called DRG excluded institutions that sit in a different reimbursement system and can actually advance some of these. So the academic centers will still be the place where a lot of these new innovations get identified, trialed, put into clinical practice. I think the type of data and the burden that will fall on them a bit more is showing what these will look like when they can scale out of environments that aren't like academic centers. So to be even more specific about that, if I'm a specialist in one organ system and one disease state and can stay at the top of my game in the literature, and it requires that kind of expertise to deploy these technologies, that's not practical for the 85% of US-based patients who actually are in a community context and don't have access to that. So how we translate out of that and how we capture data out of that and how things move from that environment, I think are also going to be an important part of it. But fundamentally, because we have so much of biomedical innovation occurs there, and because that's such a natural point to do the integration around this and to see the integration and to see it go into clinical practice and to actually collect the data around this, this is actually going to be a partnership that we're going to actually want to continue to cultivate, and it's also going to be one we're going to want to make sure continues to work effectively going forward.